Good morning, adventurers, and welcome to another video from the Steve Adventure Academy. Pardon me while I'm keeping the deer signal covered up. Coming into deer season pretty soon, small game season under full go, and frankly, I think I look a little ridiculous, but I've got to do some kind of review of this awesome Boonie hat. Now, of course, in New Brunswick, you've got to have a 100% orange hat, so if you want to wear any hat you like, orange buff. Instantly converts, makes a nice light toque in this configuration, and you can wear it pirate style. See our video about that. But I've got another buff underneath because we don't want to overcharge the solar panel, and although I'm making some noise, I don't necessarily want to be signaling low-flying aircraft with the reflection. Hey, good morning to you as well. And so we're looking at this hat right here. And I'll tell you what, this is my new favorite Boonie hat. Now, in order for it to be a Boonie hat, this part rolls down, so we'll just show you that part right away. Things to love about this hat. Now, which hat is this? Well, we're probably going to have to squint down to 2020 to even tell you. But this here is, get on the label here for a minute. Yep, eyes. It's the Parktown combat hat. This is the CG4N/01-PC model. So this is right out of the Canadian military playbook. I'm blessed to have one, and it is basically in brand new condition. And so let's go over some of the things that I love about this hat. First of all, I love this hat because of when it has roll up, but it's got this beak on it. You can see the outline of the beak. And so the beak gives you a real clear spot where the front of the hat is. And unlike most Boonie hats I've tried in the past, this portion is quite rigid, and so it stays up out of your vision, which is, that looks ridiculous, which is definitely a nice feature. The wind doesn't have a tendency to do, I'll put it on backwards so you can see what that looks like. Now, this is a much more traditional Boonie hat look, and the wind, if it blows at all, it takes no effort to bring that brim down and be in your vision. The other thing I like about this is the material. You can see that I can kind of park that where I want it. It's much more rigid, most of the Boonie hats that I've used. And the fact that it rolls up and doesn't look completely ridiculous, well, doesn't look more ridiculous. It's a ridiculous hat, and I understand that. It's not a fashion statement. It's mostly about function, but I like it because it's also cool. Other features of the hat I'll try and show you here is it's got a roll down ear flap. Shoved up inside. So with either the brim rolled up or the brim rolled down, it's still a great thing to be able to cover up. Just press your ears against the back of your head and keep the wind off of them. Just pressing them in against your skull keeps them quite warm, which is one of the things I love about these buffs. The other thing that I like about it is it's not quite a sou'wester, but in the reverse configuration you can see, I'll try and show you here from the side view, that that beak is a little bit longer than the front portion, and so it tends to stick out over the edge of your the collar of your coat, so any rain would much more likely run down your back than down inside your back. And so this is a great hat. There's a variety of opportunities to collect these. You can get them off of the eBay machine. There's a variety of prices there. It's not something you're going to wear if you're going to a wedding, but as Boonie hats go, this particular model is absolutely my all-time favorite that I've ever tried. Right at first blush, it's a ridiculous hat, but it does the things you want a Boonie hat to do. Cons, it's quite warm. And so, although I would love to wear this canoeing in June and July, August, it's probably going to be too hot for that. 2 layers of cotton plus the inner ear flap, you can see the downfall there. And so I may still use it, but it's going to be too warm. But for being out here in the wilds of Albert County, chasing the elusive ruffed and also spruce grouse, as well as varying hare and the other items that are menu items that are on the list for this year, this is a great hat. And so from all of us to all of you, we want to just make sure that you stay sharp and get yourself a great Boonie hat. Bye for now.